What's up at welcome sa Pochok Lock. Sa channel nito, mahilig akong sumuri ng mga relo ng mga kilalang personalidad at magbigay sa inyo ng masabot kayang alternatibo. Katatapos lang po ng kauna-unahang WTA Philippine Women's Open kagabi. At bagamat hindi nanalo si Alex Ayala, I think we owe it to her kasi without Alex Ayala, tingin ko po, personal opinion ko lang, wala namang magaganap na WTA tournament dito sa Pilipinas. Kaya bilang pagbibigay-pugay sa kanya, sa video nito, susuri ako ng mga sample ng mga relo ni Alex Ayala, pati na ng kanyang mga magulang. Bago po tayo magsimula, ipa-plug ko lang. Kung gusto niyo pong gawan ko ng reaction video, ang inyong mga relo o koleksyon ng mga relo, magpadala po kayo ng mga photos ng inyong mga relo o koleksyon ng mga relo sa pochoclock2025@gmail.com. Hindi na akong papaligoy-ligoy pa. Tara na! Dito muna tayo sa relo ni Alex, and when you look at this watch, first look at the case. Na even from this angle, you can see that it's like the bottom half of an H. Tapos pag tingnan natin yung dial niya, kulay puti. We look at the strap, it is in this gray color and it wraps around Alex's wrist 2 times. At this sa mga katangina, tingin ko this an Hermes Ur H watch. So probably the small model that measures 21 millimeters across and 25 millimeters from top to bottom. And it's just Hermes's own unique take on a rectangular watch. We might call this the Hermes tank, and it's an interesting take because it's got that H sort of logo smack on to the case of the watch, and so it's going to be immediately obvious that this is from Hermes. And what's unique about how Alex wears this watch is yung strap nito, it wraps around her wrist twice. If I'm not mistaken, if you buy the watch, by the way, is the French word for hour. If you buy this watch, it typically comes on a standard strap, and you would have to buy this special strap separately from Hermes. So Hermes is typically not known to be competitive in the watchmaking space, but recently I think they've been making watches that look quite good and they have their own movements as well. Kaya lang, I think they're super overpriced. I mean, especially comparing them to Rolex models, even models from Cartier and the likes of Patek Philippe, like the Calatrava. I think it's difficult to rationalize going for Hermes's watches as of this point. But I think that's just how it is with the money, of course, that they put into R&D. Naturally, the prices will be quite high kasi they want to get a return on their investment. So ang relo naman na ito, I see it sell on the secondary market for up to 316,000 yen. Sa Philippine pesos, yan ay nasa mga 125,000. And that's still quite unaffordable. And so kung idol nyo si Alex, I'm going to propose to you a watch from a Filipino micro brand, the De Guzman and Company DG013, the 2025 version of this watch. So, kaya ko ito napili because of the case shape. Dito rectangular siya. So, you might call this the De Guzman and Company tank as an alternative to the Hermes tank. There are quite a few variations of this watch. There's this version of the watch that is the blue dial and the green dial. They have different straps. There's also the black dial version, but I think that's out of stock now. Regardless, I'll put the link in the description if you want to purchase this watch. Concession-wise, of course, this is from a Filipino brand, not Hermes. But, I would contend it's difficult to gauge on that front kasi Hermes is not typically known to be a watchmaker. Samantalang on De Guzman & Co., if you buy it, you're supporting a Filipino brand. And aside from that, the concession would be, this would not be in the H, but this watch is so uniquely styled. It's got these Alibata markers, and so it's distinctly Filipino. That's why I recommend it. It retails for 15,888, kaya lang naka-discount yan ngayon sa website ng De Guzman and Company, where they're selling it for 13,888 pesos. Alex Ayala to me, especially today, is really representing Filipinos worldwide, especially on her front, the tennis front. And that's why to me it just makes sense to buy a Filipino brand and support Filipino brands if you're also supporting Alex Ayala. Dito naman sa relo ni Sir Mike Ayala, ang kailangan nating tingnan, the case shape na parang hugis television siya, and it's got a black strap na parang may pattern yan na parang gulong. And then notice how the case and the strap attach, parang dikit na dikit, there's no gap there. Tapos tingnan natin yung dial na kulay itim. And its size as well, na quite substantial on the wrist of Sir Mike Ayala. At dahil sa mga katangian natin, ito sa Patek Philippe Aquanaut 5167A. So I've featured this watch many times before on this channel. Patok na patok kasi talaga ang relo na ito. Nakita ko sa wrists ng celebrities, ng politicians, and this watch, it's relatively new to Patek Philippe's catalog. Na-introduce lang noong 1997. And it really started as a watch that nobody liked. And that's such a contrast to today na sobrang patok ng relo nito, where it's gotten to the point you won't find this in store. And you'll see this sell for multiples of the SRP of the watch. So, ang relo na ito, on the secondary market, I see it sell for up to 4.8 million pesos depending on the condition of the watch. And in terms of the alternative, kung gusto niyo yung ganitong klaseng design, I'm recommending the Mido Multi-4 TV Big Date, as I normally do on this channel. And this is the one of the latest references to come out. Lumabas lang to noong 2025. I think it's got its own personality with some yellow accents, and it's got this unique strap as well. And I've selected this watch. Alam niyo naman the case shape, the color of the dial, and the color of the strap. Concession wise, visually the placement of the date, I think it's actually better placed on the Mido, and with that big date functionality as well. It's got this high horology look that you would typically see in luxury German watches. And this watch, I really am a fan of how good it looks. Ang relo na ito retails for 81,000 pesos. And just recently, Mido already has a foothold, a presence here in the Philippines in retail stores. And I'm really happy about that. I think WatchLink is one of those options. And they actually messaged me the other day that they had this watch. Kaya lang, I've sort of moved on from it and I've set my sights on other targets. Regardless, this is a good alternative. Kahit medyo mahal yan, sobrang mahal naman kasi nung Aquanaut. So this is still a good choice. Yun lang, be prepared to manage how expensive this watch is compared to other alternatives I normally propose on this channel. Dito naman sa relo ni Madam Riza Maniego Ayala, ang kailangan nating tingnan, the case shape. So, TV shaped siya. So, parang katulad siya nung kay Sir Mike Ayala. Spoiler alert, medyo pareho sila ng relo. Tapos, there's a black strap and a black dial. So, yun, medyo similar dun sa relo talaga ni Sir Mike Ayala kanina. So, I'll highlight some of the key differences here. Una, the bezel of the watch. It has diamonds there. And if we look at how the strap attaches to the case, medyo traditional siya where you'll see a gap there. Samantalang kanina sa relo ni Sir Mike Ayala, wala yung gap na yan. It seemed to be gapless, kumbaga. Tapos, tingnan din natin yung size. It does look a bit smaller. At dahil sa mga katangian na yan, tingnan ko din sa Patek Philippe Aquanaut 5067A. Yung 5067A is the smaller sibling of the 5167A, and there are quite a few variations of this watch. There's a variation of this watch where there are no diamonds on the bezel, but in this specific model, meron yan. So this is the women's version of the Aquanaut, and it measures 35.6 millimeters across. That's around 5 millimeters smaller than the dimensions of the Aquanaut 5167A. Other key differences include the movement of this watch that has a quartz movement rather than the automatic mechanical movement you'll find in the 5167A. So ang relo na ito, I see it sell on the secondary market for up to 2.6 million pesos. And for the alternative, I've selected the Timex 1983 E-Line reissue, which measures 34 millimeters across. Kaya ako to napili because of the similar case shape, the black strap. Although in terms of the concession, aside from the finishing materials and the movement, visually dito, there's a lot less going on with the Timex. It's also got a leather strap, and it's got an automatic movement comparing to the quartz movement of the Patek Philippe. So for watch enthusiasts, that might actually be a positive. And when you consider that and take a look at the price, this watch retails for 15,295 pesos. One of the similarities of these watches is out of stock madalas itong E-Line reissue. And so if you're a fan of this watch, I'd say, you can try to wait for it. Magpa-notify kayo sa website ng Timex. Because I think this is a watch worth waiting for. Si Kevin O'Leary, who's quite famous these days, he does love this watch line from Timex. And ako din, I think this is a good alternative to the Aquanaut, especially the Aquanaut 5067A. Ayun! Nakita na tayo ng mga sample ng mga relo ni Alex Ayala, pati na ng kanyang mga magulang. At sa lahat ng relo na tiningnan natin sa video na ito, ang pinakapaborito ko dyan, yung Aquanaut, the 5167A. I think there are not a lot of choices in this video and ito lang po yung panlalaki. But really thinking about it, the Aquanaut does have a good history, and it started from being this ugly duckling of a model to something that is really quite prominent and important today. At doon naman po tayo sa alternatives. Ang pinapaborito ko naman dyan, yung Mido Multifor TV Big Date. I keep on choosing this as my favorite alternative to the Patek Philippe Aquanaut. And I think just showing these two watches here, malalaman nyo naman kung bakit. And it has its own unique characteristics as well, coming from a brand that you can respect. Kaya gustong-gusto ko po ang Mido Multifor TV Big Date. Pero opinion ko lang po yan. Kung iba pong inyong opinion, kung tingin nyo meron pang ibang relo na masangkop bilang alternative, let me know in the comment section down below. Kung nagustuhan nyo ang video na ito, please hit the like button. At kung trip nyo yung ganitong klaseng content, watch reviews, pagsuri sa mga relo ng mga kilalang personalidad, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat sa oras ng panonood. Laters, yo!